You guys, mindfulness is mandatory. Mindfulness is mandatory if you want to live your best life. This is irrefutable. This is undeniable. This is objectively true. And what does mindfulness or being mindful even mean? I'll tell you what I like it to mean is some very normal shit. I would love for mindfulness, being a mindful individual, I would love for that just to be the most normal fucking thing on planet Earth. But right now it's not. It's still reserved for those in the yoga studios. It's still reserved for the hippies. But what can make more sense than being mindful, being aware of everything? Everything. Being mindful of when you wake up. Is that to your benefit or to your detriment? Mindful of snoozing. Is that to your benefit or to your detriment? Mindful of that first meal you have. Is that to your benefit or to your detriment? I mean, how much sense does this make? This couldn't be any more obvious. How impactful, how beneficial it is to think in this way. Being mindful of the kind of energy we put out there. When we look at anyone and everyone, are we sending people bad energy? Are we judging people? Are you looking at someone and thinking, man, fuck this guy? And how is that affecting your life? Because guess what? It is. It is affecting your life. The thoughts we think from the beginning of our day all the way to the end of our day, every day, for the rest of our lives, is affecting our lives to some degree. But it also can't end with mindfulness. What has to happen after that is taking massive action. Some people are mindful as a motherfucker. They know exactly where they're deficient. They know exactly what they're doing wrong. They know exactly what they could be doing better. And they'll continue to know what they could be doing better for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 3 decades. And then they're in the box. There they are in the ground. And they just never could seem to pull it off. They never could seem to make these changes. Well, that's a damn shame too. They might as well have been blissfully unaware. If you're not going to do shit about it, you're better off just living in la la land. Go live your best life. Don't think about the shit. If you're not going to do something about it. So mindfulness is mandatory, but a lack of taking action is also unacceptable. We need both. We need both. Again, how much sense does that make? Being aware of, okay, I did this thing. Let me take inventory. Let me assess. Let me be judgmental towards myself. Something I believe to be very positive. I think we should all be a little more judgmental. I think making judgments, making judgment calls is just being intelligent. So we go, okay, I ate that thing. What is the result of that? What is the outcome of that? How did it make me feel? If I have that thing every day, what's the long-term effect of that? How would that make me feel in the long run? Okay, this coworker I have, every time I see them, I send them mental fucking daggers in their back. I can't stand their fucking ass. But at the same time, looks like they're not going to change. So am I going to put myself through that emotional experience every time I see them? What's the long-term effect of that? I mean, mindfulness is all-encompassing. It's everything. It's literally everything. Everything you could think, everything you could do, everything you could say is an opportunity to observe that, assess that, and ask yourself some fucking questions. Well, how does this play out? If I keep drinking, how does this play out? If I keep smoking, how does that play out? If I remain angry and never truly work on it, never truly test myself to see if I can be less angry, anything, anything. And yet, as all-encompassing as this is, as profound as this is, as life-changing as this is, it's still not normal. It would be fair to say what's more normal is people being set in their ways, stuck in their ways, having the same persona, personality, habits, and traits until they fucking die. That's more common. Think about it. That's literally more common. And people that make radical changes, radical physical transformations because they're mindful, they're aware of how they feel when they look in the mirror, how they feel getting up a flight of stairs. People that make radical mental transformations, I am fucking myself up by being such an angry prick. It's not even changing any of the things I'm angry at, I'm just causing myself to suffer. People that make that change, it's fucking rare. It's uncommon. Can we please make the uncommon common as it relates to this? And the barrier for entry is so low. You don't have to take a course. You don't have to go on some fucking mountaintop and get some divine message from some yogi. You literally just start paying attention. You just start paying attention. How did that make me feel? Not great? What's my next course of action? Doing that shit a lot less. And then even less than that. And then, I'm down to once a month. I used to do that shit 3 times a day. And then before you know it, it's a faint memory. It'll try and sneak back up. You get amused by it. You get entertained by it because you're so fucking locked into this. Your thoughts aren't pulling you left and right. You're centered, you're grounded, and you just watch them. You just watch them go by. Oh yeah, there's that anger. I remember that shit. Interesting. And it would like me to take 2 steps in that direction. Very interesting. That's powerful as a motherfucker. That is fucking powerful. And you're not being pulled left and right, but you can just observe some shit. Play it out. Where does that lead? You guys, you can start doing this today, right now. If you stop this video and go start doom scrolling, right? That's what they call it? Doom scrolling on YouTube. You go, do I need another video? If it's one of mine, the answer is yes. No. Do I need to watch another video? How much time am I going to put into this? Do I have a to-do list? I do. Should I get cracking on that? I would be ahead of the game. I'd be further ahead. Way better to be further ahead than to be behind. Let's go do that. I'm telling you guys. As I'm saying it, it sounds stupid. It sounds stupid not to do it. This makes too much sense. Practice mindfulness today and tomorrow and the day after that. It will change your life. Let's go.